Alright, how's it going everybody? My name's Bang Bang Bo and I have another video for you. I haven't been making videos for a while because I found a full-time career, so I'll be able to get back into things finally and put out some content. Anyway, so I've had this Kel-Tec P32 for a while, and it's actually one of my favorite guns ever. I know it's a 32 ACP. A lot of people have a problem with smaller caliber firearms, and I understand where they're coming from, but to be honest, it'll do the job of hurting someone bad enough to, or killing them. So I don't really care what you have to say about it. I like it. Weapon is clear. Okay. So I did have the opportunity to shoot this, and the trigger is fucking terrible. Okay. It's not like the recoil isn't really that bad. It's snappy, but like it's not unbearable. It's not anything to worry about whatsoever. As of right now, I suck at shooting. I don't have a place to go and shoot really. That's low cost, so I don't get much opportunity to go out and shoot. I have more guns than I can shoot. But yeah, the recoil is not bad at all. It's a 32 ACP, but this is, I believe, like I want to say like a 7 or 8 ounce gun, and the recoil is really not bad at all. There's a little bit of weight added with this clip. I'm not familiar with concealed carry laws. You might need to block the trigger or something. I'm not in a state where I can easily get a concealed carry permit, but it is nice. I personally carry it around my private property, around my home, unloaded without a round in the chamber. I know that's frowned upon in the community, but I don't have anything protecting the trigger, and I'm in my own home, so it's more for practice for when I eventually move to a state where I can conceal carry. Anyway, enough rambling. You guys don't really care about that. This is the standard 7-round magazine, 7 plus 1 in the chamber. It sits almost flush. Let me get this to clear up for you guys. It does protrude out a little bit, and it does the same. It comes out about the same when there are all 7 rounds in the magazine, including one in the chamber. It protrudes basically the same amount. I did buy this firearm used. I'll probably have something else for concealed carry once I'm in a different state. This will probably be like if I go for a jog or something, because this thing, you can run like a full sprint in it and it will not drag your pants down. It's really a very lightweight and capable round, and especially with modern like ballistics and technology and all that crap. Real quick, before I just show you the bullets themselves, here's the 10-round magazine. Okay, it's ugly as sin. Like it's not a pretty gun, but this gives you the full grip. I have pretty large hands. When I shot at the range, it was a little bit easier to handle because you do have a better grip purchase on the gun and whatnot. But the trigger is terrible. This might be personal issues, just inexperience in shooting, but it really did. My finger basically like started to hurt, I guess, really, to put it plainly, after only a couple of magazines. It's really a very unpleasant gun to shoot for a long period of time, but really it's more, in my opinion, for concealed carry purposes, not for fun at the range. Now, to show you bullet comparison, this is a 22 long rifle, as many of you know. Okay, rimfire cartridge, and then here's the 32 ACP. Sorry if it's blurry. So this is the 32 ACP, and on the right, 22 long rifle. Okay, so it's definitely not a large bullet by any means, but in my opinion, it'll do the job just fine in a close quarters self-defense situation. I just want to have a good size comparison for all you guys. This is a 380. I recently got a 380. My first 380 ever is a Beretta Cheetah nickel, 13 plus 1. Forgive me, but the magazine has ammo in it, but to come, you'll see this review. But anyway, so that's I'll keep the 32 on my right. 380. This is a 9mm on the left. Okay, so 32, you know. And then 45 ACP, and it's always pretty funny, honestly, how freaking massive the 45 ACP is. And this right here also, it'll tell you, it won't tell you, but so it's black right now because there's nothing in there, but you'll be able to see the brass, the gold color of the bullet, like inside the chamber right there. So it's kind of like a loaded chamber indicator. So yeah, that's a nice little bonus. If you want to figure out how to break it down, maybe I'll do it in a separate video when I'm a little bit better at it. I don't want to be improperly training anybody, but I'll leave the internals and all that shit in there. Okay, so loaded. Anyway, final notes on the gun. There is a 1-round magazine extension, and the plan was to have the 1-round extension, the normal 7-round, and then the 10-round. So I have some variety. I have some options. Like, if I really need to conceal it, I can just use you know, this, or you know, if I want to have a little bit of extra grip on the gun with 1 extra round. But that magazine extension sucked. Like, it was really not you couldn't get it on, you couldn't get it to work, you couldn't load any more than 7 rounds in it anyway. So unless you find it pre-installed, or maybe call them and see if they can install it for you. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do later down the line. I would not recommend ordering just the part and trying to do it yourself. You know, I'm sure, I guess some of you would be able to figure it out, but it was not a pleasant experience, and I had to send it back. They're very responsive, and in my opinion, a great company. So I'll just show you guys, you know, what it's like to pull the trigger. The gun is empty. Okay, pointed in a safe direction. You just hammers back there. You can see it right there. Okay, pull it all the way back. It's a long, kind of heavy squeeze for the gun, and then it goes off. And then if it comes back, okay. I'm not sure. I think that a round would go off if you. So I'll pull the trigger. You see the hammer. Pull the trigger when it's right about there. Hammer drops. I'm not positive if that's like if the round would go off. You guys let me know in the comments below. I re-racked it. I'm going to extend it out. That's right where it would drop if I pulled it again. Not sure if that fires. Again, lack of experience. And then right there is the second click. And then when I pull the trigger, hammer really goes back and then goes off. So that's my review of the Kel-Tec P32. For the price, I recommend it. It definitely serves a purpose. I don't have experience concealed carrying, but you know, if you're going for a jog and you want something super lightweight, something that is going to stay concealed, you know, you're not running around with a Glock 19 in a t-shirt and, you know, basketball shorts. Like, you're going to be able to see that, I would think. Okay, I don't know where you're hiding your guns, but this is actually, I would imagine, would be concealable. Or just, you know, you don't feel like carrying something big, you don't want something in the way, you don't, whatever. I like smaller guns personally. Please do like and subscribe. I'm gonna have more content on the way. I'm a huge gun guy. And I will be posting probably just like discussions here and there. Probably won't be of interest to many people, but just have some opinions I want to voice, and you know, all that fun stuff. So anyway, like I said, drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I will reply as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Be safe and happy shooting. Thanks.